Welcome to the testing world. In this session, I'll show you how we can make assertions in TestNG. So first we need to understand what do you mean by the assertion. So with assertions, we can compare actual result with expected result. In each and every test case, we need to compare actual result with expected result. This actual and expected comparison can be done by using assertions. These assertions are provided by the TestNG. So we can use assert class of the TestNG to make these assertions. We have different type of assertions, but commonly used assertions are assert equals, assert not equals, assert true, assert false. We have many more assertions, but these are the common assertions. Moving to the Eclipse, here we have a project. Inside the project, I have a package with the name validations, and inside the validation, I have a class with the name tc_001. First of all, I am creating a method, so validate data. And inside this method, I'll show you how we can use assertions. So as I updated you, in TestNG, we have different type of assertions by which we can compare actual result with expected result. And for that, we have assert class of the TestNG. Here to make assertions, we have an assert class of the TestNG. So first of all, I need to import that class. So import org.testng.assert. So that's my assert class which exists in the TestNG. And by this assert class, we can call the different methods. These are the static method. We can call it by the class name. We can compare actual and expected results. So I'm writing like assert dot. First assertion I'm checking assert equals. So assert equal, here we can see we have different methods for the assert equal, and these methods are created for the different type of data. Like I want to compare two strings, so we can mention hello, and on the right hand side again I mention hello. So whatever the data type you want to use, all the data types can be used with these assert equals. In that case, I have just given the expected and actual result, and I want to execute this. So to execute this, I'm going to use test annotation of TestNG, because with the help of the test annotation, we can execute this method. I'm just running it, and this time it should pass because both the results are same. But if I change this value and now I'm running it, you will notice it is going to be failed. Why it's getting failed? We are expecting hello 1 2 but found hello. So that's actual and that's expected. So here, whenever we want to compare two values, it could be of any data type, we can use assert equals. Assert equal can be used with 2 arguments and can be also used with a 3 argument. So here we can pass third argument a message, like here so I have just given the message over here. If actual result is equal to the expected result, in that case it is going to be passed and we are not going to get any message over here. But in the case when actual result is not equal to the expected result, in that case it's going to fail and we will get this message. What we have given, that message will be displayed over here. So here we can see we are getting the message actual result, that the spelling mistake. So I'm just doing this and running it again. So you will notice we are getting that message if the actual is not equal to the expected. So here we are getting that message. So we can call assert equal method with 2 arguments. 2 argument means actual and expected, and we can also call it by the 3 arguments. As a third argument, we have given the message that we want to display in case of the failure. So here we have seen first assertion where we can validate actual with expected. I'm just commenting out this line and I'm going to show you second assertion. So here we are validating two values should be equal. Now I want to validate assert not equals. I'm checking two values should not be equal. So here I'm giving hello, and the second value I'm also giving hello. In that case, both the values are equal, but we are validating this should not be equal. So in that case, if this test case should be failed, because I'm expecting it should not equal, but these are equals. If I'm running it, you will notice it is failed. Here failed because we are validating it should not equal, but it is equal. If we change these values, now we are expecting it should not equal, and this is not equals. So if I'm running this, you will notice it is passed. We are expecting these values are should not be equal, and these are not equal. That's why it is passed. Again, we have seen, like, as a third argument, we can pass message, and here we expect these should not equal. If this assertion is passed, we are not going to get any message, but if the assertion is failed, we are going to get this message in the result. So here values are not equal, assertion is passed, and we are not getting any message. But if the values are equal, then test case is failed, and we are getting that message as well. Values should not be equal. So we have seen two assertions. Now moving to the third assertion, where we can expect assert true or assert false. So I'm expecting result should be true. Whatever the result we are getting, like Boolean result we need to enter. If we are expecting true and the result is also true, this is a Boolean compare, then result will be passed, means assertion is passed. So I'm running it and we are not getting any failure. And if it is different, like I'm expecting it should be true and we are getting false, in that case it is failed because assertion is failed. Expecting true, but we are getting false. As we have seen, we can pass some message over here. Error, this is false. So I'm expecting true, and if we are getting false, means it is going to be failed. If it is failed, only then we are going to get this message. So I'm just running it. Here it is failed, we are getting this message. And if it is passed like this, we are not going to get any message. So I'll show you, we are not getting any message over here. Last we can see, we can expect assert dot assert false. So I'm expecting false. What we are getting? So if we are getting true, means we are expecting false and it is getting true, so it should be failed. Again, in the same way, if we want to display any message, we can write any message, and here I'm expecting false, but we are getting true, so it will be failed and we are going to get this message. So I'm just running it. Here it is failed and we are getting message over here. So we have seen normal 4 type of assertions: assert equal, assert not equals, assert true, and assert false. And these are the most commonly used assertions which we are going to use on the different places while working on our test cases. That's all we have for this assertion session. Thanks for watching this video.